What's up, y'all? This is Mr. Justice. I am back again. Yes, Africa, Mother Africa, Mother Africa, the mother of all continents, where civilization was begun, and it spread all over the world. Yes, they call her third world country. You know what? I love her being third world country. You know what? It's beautiful that way. The nature, the beautiful. Because she still got her beauty. You know what I'm saying? She still has her beauty. She still have her beauty, natural resource and everything. I think so. It should stay that way. Should Africa develop? I don't know. Africa should develop. I think so. It should develop a little bit, but it shouldn't develop in that kind of way like in the West. Because in the West, it's messed up there. Those people that live in the West they live in the hellhole. Hellhole. The people live like a robot over there in that country, in the West. They live like a robot. I'm telling you the truth. They live like a robot in the West. You know, every time you talk about the West, they say, "Oh yeah, it's very clean, it's this and that." Yeah, well, I like it. Yeah, it's developed, but it's a hellhole. Hellhole. Yeah, they may call Africa a shit or whatever, a shithole, but the West is a hellhole. It's a hell. People, I mean, the way people live over there is crazy. The chemical food they're eating all the time that ruin their health, diabetes, all kinds of cancer, all kinds of sickness and stuff like that. And they love to brag about it and say, "Oh yeah, the country developed." Yeah, it's developed. It developed, but you know what? It's a hell. It's a hell place. People live like a robot in the West. They do live like a robot. They don't live like a human being no more. They don't live like a real human being. They don't live in a real life the way God presents a life for people to live. Money, 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 money. That's what the people think about over there. They tax you on everything in the West. They tax money. They charge you for everything. You know? Yeah, they got job or whatever stuff like that. But how people live in that country in the West? A lot of people who testify. You go to work and come home. You go to work and come home. You go to work and come home. Do you call that life? That's not life. What kind of life is that? You come to Africa. That's where you find the beauty. You find life over there. People smile when they don't care if you're a stranger from different country. They smile with you. It's beautiful life up there. Yeah, you may call it like undevelopment. I think so. It should be that way. So the beauty won't go away. Africa should be that way. So the beauty won't go away. Let it be nature. Let it be beautiful. You see, the people living like a human being in that country, in Africa. In the West, they're not living like a human being over there. They're living like a robot. The government spying on them every day. Everything they do, we got camera in their faces. Especially if you go to China, the Chinese are spying on their citizens 24 hours. In America, the West, they spy on their citizens because of so-called looking for terrorists. You know what I'm saying? That's the technology that coming away. Hold on for a second. People want to say that Africa should develop. If Africa develop, all that technology, all the goddamn technology that in the West and all those things, it will come back to Africa. Africa will get more difficult. Africa's already having a condition, that situation is so bad. And now you want development. If you want to bring development right now, you will take that life away from people. That beautiful life, that nature life. Life will get more hard and more difficult for people to live. People's already living in a hard time already, and now you're going to try to say, oh, you're going to want to bring all that development. Now you bring the development. Let's say you bring all the development, you're trying to develop Africa. You develop Africa just like the West now. You know how Africa will live? It will be the same thing just like the West. Life will be a living hell in Africa with all that development, all that technology and everything. So I don't think so. It should. I mean, it's good for it to be like a little bit developed. The people who need house and clean water, the electricity, they should work on the electricity, the water. Those things, those are the strong development the whole Africa need, and houses for for people to build, but keep the nature, the Africa beauty, keep it the same way that way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some of y'all may not understand what I'm talking about, where I'm coming from. But I don't think so Africa should be developed like the West, like in the West. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't develop that way. It shouldn't develop that way. It should be just like that, little bit development, and so you know what I'm saying? Because it's that place, man. There is no life in the West. You think it's the life in the West. You think all your luxury life, that luxury life you're living, is nothing but tax. They taxing you. They shit on you. The people in the West, the government is so greedy. Charge you for everything. They want money on everything. They make things so difficult. They take life to another level. They took life to another level that people doesn't, the way people living, they don't live in like the way they're supposed to live, the human beings are supposed to live. The beauty, the way God created human being, it's not going that way no more. That luxury they live in, they have. And it's like a vampire eating their soul, like a vampire sucking their blood. It's a hellhole over there. Very hellhole. It's like a fire burning and shit. Man, what? You think this? Oh boy, you think this is whatever? I know most of the people who live over there. I know they know what I'm talking about. They knew what I'm talking about. I seen those things. You know what I'm saying? They know what I'm talking about. The way they life, man. The greediness of this Mazungu, man. They white people, man. They left, man. It's crazy out there. It's very crazy. I just feel sorry for the people that are out there if you see those things. And they got homeless all over the place. Like example right now. America, the richest country in the world, got the #1 homeless people. And the second country that have the homeless people in the world is France. France is the second country that have the homeless people in the world. I think so. England came in the fifth. England came in the fifth place. I think so, fifth or fourth. And then some country, whatever, I think so, India or some places, it come in the fifth. Have the homeless in the top 5. The people who have the homeless people. But India, whatever, they consider to be a third world country. I mean, in the West, we got the Middle East, Asia, Africa, South America. They consider all the place to be third world country. China also once was a third world country, but now China is merging itself out from not to be a third world country no more. I don't think so. You should consider China to be a third world country anymore. China took themselves from third world country now, and you can call it a development country now. You know, so it's crazy, man. The technology is killing people. They're taking the technology also. Did you know that they're taking the technology to another level? In 10 years from now, 20 years from now, they started everything now, robotic. Everything will be in robotic. That's what they do in the West. Automatic. You go to the bank, They're trying to put chips in people's body. They're doing it already. I think in Norway and Netherlands, they give you that needle and they stick that thing in your body. It's a little bit tiny thing like a grain of rice. It's a chip that you can scan whatever you. It's like a tracking device they put in your body. I think most presidents used to have it. I think an American president. It's a tracking device that you will use in the future. That's what you're going to be using. People are going to be using. It's a tracking device they'll put. It's a needle. They'll give you that needle. That's something to go inside your body, which is going to be like a tracking device. So you can use it as a credit card. Like if you want to scan, you scan for everything. The thing, automatic. Now they're taking people. They're turning human being into robot. They're already robot. But now robot is coming. In the future, robot going to come to replace human being. That's crazy, man. The thing that the West is doing is not good. You know what I'm saying? They want to replace human being for a robot. Like they're going to live forever. That's crazy. How you going to choose machine over a human being? You know what I'm saying? They want to choose machine over a human being. They're cutting all jobs and everything. The job, no more, it's going to be no more jobs. They don't explain the good reason why all those machines they bring in, all the money machine they bring in to replace human being. They don't give you a good explanation how people are going to get job in the future. 20 years from now, some of you who don't listen know now, all the money is taking over. Robots going to take over. It's already happening already. Car going to be driving by itself. It's already happening. In the 2020, it's supposed to start before the corona. They were starting it. They were bringing all those crazy things, all those crazy technology. They were bringing it. It's supposed to start this year, 2020. But then before the coronavirus came, it's fucked everything up. But they ain't going to stop. But next year, after that coronavirus is gone, they will continue with that new technology they're coming with. So, man, the West, man, it's like, it's not going to be a place for you to live, man. It's Africa going to be the future. Africa is the future. There's a place they should live in natural. That development, all they probably need is infrastructure, job, and live it natural like that, man. Live it natural like that, man. Don't bring